Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nelson County High School for another 19th District game. The girls are set to play in about 16 minutes, and Coach Bramlett has joined us. Coach, 1-3 record coming in tonight, but, I was adding it up. You're 15 points from being undefeated, and, it's very close game so far.
We have, and we were talking today that we could very easily be 4-0. We're at a very, very different point than we were this time last year. So 1-3 record's not bad for us at this point. So we've got to keep plugging and keep looking forward to the next game.
You've got a lot. I think you've got one senior on this team? Four seniors on this team, yeah. Sorry. Their leadership is extreme, but does this team, can you see something every game out of this team that shows they're growing?
Absolutely. I mean, this team just, they have just a desire to win. And that's been, kind of the thing last year. We would come out to after halftime and the third quarter, we would just lay down. And this team has kind of been that opposite. Our first quarter's kind of been our Achilles heel this time. And we come out in the third and fourth quarter and we just bear down. And so it's really nice to see a team that is really fighting back. And I think that just goes back to the leadership that we do have on the team.
Nelson County, we were talking before we went on air here. Nelson County's first year coach. It's their third coach in 2 years. But this is not a first-year program under a new coach. This is a good basketball team.
Absolutely. They still have, the core of their team. And Marley Wallace, just a phenomenal player, very smooth athlete. And I think she signed, I was talking to somebody today at Bucknell, and she's definitely a Division I athlete. And, just to watch her play, she's a kid that loves the game, is very fluid in what she does. And just, to see her and the love she has for the game, and she's just as good offensively as she is defensively, and just she's surrounded by kids that she makes better, that are better because of her, and that are okay with that and that know their role in the team. So just to, to see that and to see a team that has been through a lot of turmoil, but at the same time is surrounded by a really core nucleus. I mean, it's a good thing to see as well.
And for this Nelson County team, this is the first time in about 5 years that I'm going to watch a Nelson County Lady Cardinals team that doesn't have Shyla Calvert on the floor. Right. She graduated, and as Washington County fans, we're glad she's gone.
Yeah, but it was fun watching Shyla, and I think she's still over at Camelsville with Ginger. So, being able to see her play in the Mid-South is an awesome thing. But, I enjoyed watching her play. But, yes, it's nice not to have to coach against her.
So what's the keys to the game tonight? What do the Commanderettes have to do well to get the win tonight?
Well, I think we've got, our Achilles heel is shooting the ball. We were looking at stats, and we're getting on average 15 shots per game more than our opponents. I don't know that that's going to be the case against Nelson County tonight, but, we've got to do what we're good at, and we're not going to stop Marley Walls. We've got to hope to contain her, and we've got to keep other people under control as well. So our defense has got to be the key so that we can get set up in our offense, and we've got to work hard. Any game that we don't work hard, we're not going to be very good at. So, just having a presence on the floor and just just playing and working hard.
All right, well, Coach, we'll get you, you got about 13 minutes before game time. We'll get you out to Tip. We'll talk to you after the game. Thank you very much. Coach, head coach of the Commanderettes, Coach Lena Bramlett. She's in her third year. Commanderettes are 1-3, but like we said, they've three close games. We'll kind of talk about that when we get back up there, and I've got my notes to go against. So settle in. We got to both the men's and women's game tonight. The women will play at 6 o'clock, followed by the men's. There is alternating freshman games going on over in the ninth grade gym. So the boys are over there playing now, and then the girls will follow after this one. So stay with us here on WCTV Facebook edition.
Mama call, see you on TV. Sunset shit don't change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
A couple rebel Top Gun pilots flying with nowhere to be. Don't know you super well, but I think that you might be the same as me. Behaving normally, let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. Yeah, awesome, right? So let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else love, dancing with our shoes off. No, I think you're awesome, right? Our dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade to drive, but he can hardly see. We'll end up painted on the wall, letting chrome all the broken glass sparkling. I guess we're partying, so let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else love, hands under your t-shirt. Though I think you're awesome, right? Dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Flying with nowhere to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nelson County High School for 19th District basketball action. Tonight's game, we find ourselves at Nelson County High School. I've already said that once already. This is the 19th District game. Washington County comes in with a record of 1-3. And if we can scroll down here and find Nelson County comes in with a record of 3-2. Nice cold night to sit back and watch the game here on Facebook. We want to thank Matt Smith and Mike Cyphers for coming over tonight and bringing you this action. We made the trip over tonight. It's always friendly confines here at Nelson County. They've got a pretty good setup. So let's look first at the team we are playing. They are 3-2 on the season. Head coach is Troy L. Thompson, as you heard in our pregame with Lena. This is his first year coaching. They had a coaching change last year. I think this was a Sweet 16 team, and so they come out. So far they have won against Central Hardin. They beat Thomas Nelson Friday, December the 1st, 79-45. They got beat by E-Town. E-Town is typically the top-rated team in the 5th region, 56-33. And then they won 51-35 against Bethlehem. And then were beat by Southwestern, 52-47, and that was last Saturday night. For Washington County has been so close. These girls play so hard as they have allotted a 1-3 record. A 46-43 loss against Taylor County at home. They went to Berea and won a nail-biter at 27-23. Went to Garrett and lost. Actually, they lost at Berea, but won at Garrett 52-48. Thomas Nelson, that game last Friday night there at Washington County High School was a 48-43 game, and then that gets us to the Nelson County game tonight. So we're 0-1 in the district as we come in here tonight. Let's take a look at our starters as they've got a new LED board that we really, really like for anybody that wants to get us one for the high school. It is really nice, and we'll try to get some camera shots of that later just so everybody can see. They will do starting lineups on that board. But we'll go through the starting lineups ourselves. First for the home team, Nelson County Cardinals. They're going to start at one guard, Marley Walls. She is the senior. She is the leader of this team. She is a D1 player. I think she's going to Bucknell, as you heard Coach Bramlett say, 5'10 guard. Next, you have Madison McLean. She's a 5'7 forward, a junior. Number 20 is Azaria Burton. She is a 5'8 guard. She is a sophomore. And then we jump down into a couple freshmen. You got number 10, Amelia Hodgins, a 5'6 guard, who I know has played the last couple years for this Nelson County team. Number 11, Ella Thompson, a 5'11 forward, also a freshman. Again, head coach is Troy Lee Thompson. Assistant coaches are Jamie Hodges and David Simpson. David Simpson is, of course, a referee, does a lot of football games in and around the Washington County area. Now let's look for the Washington County Commanderettes. Actually, before I do those, let's catch the national anthem here at Nelson County High School. All right. Thanks for that. As always, I've got my iPad sitting here in front of me. If you've got a question or comment, be sure to kind of throw it on there. I will do the best I can to find an answer, make up an answer, or we'll talk about it some way. We'll figure it out. So this is a very interactive program. Now let's look at the lineups for the Washington County Commanderettes. At guard,
I'm guessing she's starting the same one she always does. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 4, Amber Murphy. At another guard, a 5'5" junior, number 5, Madison Snellen. At another guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 23, Maddie Riley. At forward, let's go 5'8" senior, number 24, Rebecca Keeling. And at the other forward, a 5'9" senior, number 32, Megan Cloyd. Coach Bramlett will put a lot of kids in and out, so you'll see a lot more names coming out. We're going to try to track scoring and try to give people see where we are there. So now you're seeing Nelson County is there going through their starting lineups. We've already mentioned them, so we'll let them do that here. And again, you can't see the screen from here, but they've got the girls' pictures with a nice basketball in the back and their name up on the video board. We've got to figure out how to get a shot of that. It's pretty cool. So officials tonight's game, Joe Jeffries, Roland McQuarrie, and James Richardson. I talked to those young men before the game and told them, hey, you all can watch it and see how you did later. Just if you think you made a questionable call, I'm probably going to talk about it. So turn the volume down so that I don't get in trouble when we get back to the house. So Diana Chesser, go Commanderettes. Thanks. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can steal some more of these comments. Who's watching? Norma Good, Richie Hamilton, Paula Baker, Pamela Devine. Thank you guys for tuning in. Share off your page and let others know to watch. The more views we get makes it a lot easier for us to come in and do these games. So Washington County takes the ball. The opening tip. Again, they're in the blue jerseys, gold trim. I like the away jerseys we got. Big Washington County across the front. Nelson County, as you can see, is in the white with red numerals, red names. And that's a turnover as Amber Murphy was not ready for that pass. Again, Marley Walls is number 2. She has, I think she's played forever. I literally think she's played for this team for like 7 years. Rodney Dean is watching. Welcome in, Rodney. Washington County opens up in a 2-3. It's kind of a modified 2-3 zone. Looks like an active 2-3 zone. Is when they throw it to the backside, you'll have Maddie Riley step up. Marley Walls with the first trip in. They're going to get blocking call. That foul, I think, is going to go against Maddie Riley. And I am correct. Maddie Riley, that is her first. Team first. Non-shooting foul. Marley Walls with the ball in the corner. 3-point basket. Full court press by Nelson County. Washington County throws the ball around a little bit. Cloyd with it in the corner. Gets it up to Riley. Riley avoids the trap. Takes it in. They're going to get a block. That foul's going to go against Madison McLean for Nelson County, her first, team first. That's going to put Maddie Riley to the line. Pretty good free throw shooter. Kind of like Matthew, we need to get stats. We need to get a bigger crew so we got people to stat and just hand me stuff. First one's up and good. 3-1 your score, still early here in the first quarter. We've played 1 minute and 2 seconds. We've had 2 fouls called. It's not a good sign. Next one's no good. Rebound by Ella Thompson. Nelson County looking to push. Walk, no call. Ella Thompson for the 3. Or correction, Marley Walls for the 3. That's good. That's her second. Timeout Washington County. That's a 30-second timeout. Called by the Commanderettes head coach, Lena Bramlett. 6-1 your score.
A 30-second timeout.
All the scoring for Nelson County has gone through Marley Walls. Just what Coach Bramlett said would happen. As you can see on your screen, Lena's not happy. Ball's into Maddie Riley. Tipped around. Cloyd with it. Tipped by Marley Walls. Basket up, no good. Foul. That foul is going to go against Cloyd. That is her first. Team second. That is going to put Ella Thompson at the line. Shooting 2. First one's up and good. Hello, Carissa Hale Greathouse. Thank you for watching. Second one's no good. Rebound by Keeling. Ball taken away by Walls. She flips it over. She's going to get an assist. Amelia Hodgins on the basket. Assist goes to Marley Walls. Reach in foul on Walls. A little over aggressive here. That'll be her first. Team second. That's a common foul. Maddie Riley with the ball, side court. They dribble to this side court over here, and I don't know why. I wish they would stop. 5-second call. I really don't like it when they dribble over to this corner because they've got 2 defenders on them, and then that sideline acts as a defender. I really like to see them keep the ball in the middle of the court a little bit better. Coach Thomas calls the play, says he wants opposite. And one of the young ladies that have checked in, Madison McLean, she was not ready for that play. Entering the game for Nelson County, number 44, Lauren Seeley. She replaced Madison McLean. Full court pressure again by Nelson County. Oh, you're going to have to get it across. Got to step through there. Marley Walls takes it, dishes it over to Hodges. Hodges backs out to Marley Walls. Now they're going to set the offense up. Hodges has got it. Right side, skip pass over to Burton. Back to Walls. Zone motion the play from Coach Thomas. Burton's got it to Walls, to Hodges. Dumps it down to Seeley. Back out to Hodges. 3-point basket, no good. Rebound by Keeling. Good thing about the missed baskets is Washington County does not have to go through it. There's no, Maddie Riley's looking to take the ball to the net tonight. There's no questions there. Fouls on Zaria Burton. That's her first, team third. Out of bounds, Washington County. Ball goes over to Chloe, over to Murphy. Yeah, she shuffled her feet. That's a good call. 9-1 your score. 5:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. Very sloppy play by the Commanderettes so far. Hodges has got the ball, top of the key, flips it over to Burton. Walls in the corner. Skip patch over to Hodges, quickly out to Seeley, back out to Hodges. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to Snellen. Whole host of Commanderettes are coming in. Riley's got it. Numbers are Washington County. Shot is blocked by Walls. That's a carry. Bad call. Walls has got it. Good step through. Tie up on the floor, and that's going to be Nelson County ball. Checking in for the Commanderettes is going to be number 2, a sophomore, Abigail Mattingly. At forward, number 31, Kaylee Thompson, a sophomore. Also in number 12, Fran Taylor. Number 11, Maddie Sagracy, both freshmen. And Ambriana Brady, she is a senior for this Commanderette team. Abigail Mattingly up top. Hodges for the 3, good. Reach-in foul. Amelia Hodges with the foul. That's her first, team fourth. Double thumbs the call from Lena Bramlett. 12-1, almost halfway through this first quarter of play. Fran Taylor on the drive. Ball kicked around. Brady's got it. Kicks it back out. Sagercy from the free throw line. No good. Colliding players on the foul. Good hustle, though. I think they're going to tag Sagercy with that one. 11, Maddie Sagercy. That is her first. That's her first, team third. You know, doing PA is a lot easier because I don't have to keep up with points. I'm trying to keep up with points tonight. I wish the Commanderettes would not make it so easy, though. Marley Walls take it, drives in, loses the handle, catches it back. Washington County in a tight 2-3 zone. Burton, Walls, Hodges, 3, no good. Rebound by Ella Thompson. Kicks it back out. Burton will try a 3. Good. Matt, you think they've been working on the three-point shots a little bit? Turnover. Basket by Ella Thompson. Fran Taylor brings it up. Beat the press that time. Coach Brewer is watching. Thank you, Coach. See you in a couple weeks. Commanders and the Bardstown Tigers take the court. Can't wait to see you. Riley with that basket. Give her 3 points. And I have to say, Coach Brewer has got the best Snapchat game of any coach that I know. I feel like I know what's going on in his life just based on his Snapchat. Short corner pass. Ambriata Brady fouls. It's going to be her first, team fourth. She went for the ball fake, hands down low. She's got to go straight up. The ball fake is, you want to see you stay on your feet, but you got to go straight up. You can't just jump into them. At the line, Lauren Seeley, she's got 1. Zaria Burton comes out, and Alicia Allen comes out, a senior for this team. Second one up and good. Back in the game is going to be Madison McLean. She's going to replace Lauren Seeley. Tough defense here. Ryan Taylor's got it. Gets it to the middle of the court. Good job. Look how many more options that gives you when you go to the middle of the court. It's okay. Maddie Sagerson trying to feed the ball in to Abigail Mattingly. But as you saw Fran Taylor get the ball to the middle of the court, that gives you so many more options instead of running this sideline. Hodges has got it, looks for that short corner quickly. Oh, that was a walk. Steps called. Commanderette basketball. 19-3, your score here in the first quarter of play. Sorry about that. I had to readjust the jacket. It's hot up here at the top of this gym. Kaylee Thompson on the floor. Commanderette's going to retain the basketball. In the game for Nelson County, an 8th grader, Casey Spalding. She is a 5'6" guard. 8th grader. Ball goes into Sagersey. Sagersey to Taylor. Good. It's all right. Ball goes out of bounds on Kaylee, but a couple double screens by Ambriana and little give and go play. Fran Taylor tries to take it to the rim. That basket will fall. Keep shooting. 3-2 zone. Abigail Mattingly up there at the top. Trying to add a little length. Skip pass over. Marley Walls, 3-point basket. Missed it. Maddie Sagersey with the rebound. Gets it to Taylor. We look a little out of sorts tonight. But this is pretty good defense. This is probably the best defense Washington County has seen so far. Tie up on the floor. Nelson County basketball. I want to thank everybody for watching on this cold Tuesday night in Central Kentucky. Be sure to share the page. Let everybody know you're watching. Again, if you've got comments, questions, rude remarks, we'll answer those too. If I don't know the answer, I'll make something up. Skip pass back and forth. Walls has got it. Out to Hodges. Double step in the drive. No good. Kaylee Thompson with the rebound. Zero Maddie is the call. This is a play that Washington County has run for years, or Coach Bramlett has run for years. Marley Walls with the basket. We're going to have a foul on Walls. If that's on Walls, it's going to be her second. 2. Marley Walls, that's her second. Team 5th. I'm hoping she stays aggressive like that. That helps us out. A lot of confidence in the coach as he's going to leave her in. All right, so at the end of the first quarter of play, Nelson County 21, Washington County 3. Back in a minute. We'll pick up action in the second quarter. So let's look at scoring for the first quarter of play. Maddie Riley has 3. Washington County has 3. For Nelson County, Marley Walls has got 8. Amelia Hodges has got 5. Ella Thompson, I've got her unofficially with 4. Zaria Burton has got 3. And Lauren Seeley has got a pair of free throws. So that gets us to 21-3 after one quarter of play. Again, I'm going to say I've seen Washington County play twice. Thomas Nelson didn't play this kind of defense, and we didn't see it out of the first game either. So this is pretty stifling defense by Nelson County. Coach Segresi, Coach Walker walk into the building. I'm going to have to get Coach Seg up here to talk a little football as they had their banquet this last Sunday. Hodges misses the layup. Rebound, Washington County. Washington County looking to run. Throws the ball down to Mattingly from Taylor. Picked off. Hodges, Walls, basket. Steps called. Entering the game for Nelson County, number 30, Jaylee Hughes. She's going to replace Amelia Hodges. Amelia Hodges is just a freshman. That's another young player for Nelson County that has played for a while. Maddie Riley's coming in, and Brianna Brady's coming out. 3-2 defense by Washington County, with Abigail Mattingly, probably the tallest player. Definitely tallest player on the floor. I've got her listed at about 5'10". At the top of that. Basket by Walls. Coach Bramlett said she was going to get plenty of touches and plenty of points. We got an official timeout on the floor. I was writing the score down. I did not see what happened. Let's see if we pick it up on the replay here. This looked like Riley kind of turned her ankle a little bit. So we'll kind of reset here. Entering the game for Maddie Riley is going to be Lexi Burton, the daughter of former Washington Commander at coach, former Patriot head coach J.T. Burton. Turnover, Washington County. Marley Walls has got it.
Marley Wall.
Marley Walls with the basket.
Jalen Hughes, our first team 6. At the line.
That foul's on
Shooting 2.
Hughes. Jalen Hughes, that's her first team 6. Abigail Mattingly at the line.
11, Ella Thompson, replacing number 4.
Ella Thompson is back in. Alicia Allen is out. Amelia Hodgson's going to check back in. Jaylene Hughes is coming back out. Washington County's got the ball side out. Foul on the floor. Foul on Washington County, number 12, Fran Taylor. That's first. Team's fifth, and that's going to send Marley Walls to the line. First one's up and good. She get both those? Just one. I'm multitasking up here. I've got several things kind of going on. Basket up, off the steal. Ella Thompson with another basket. Give her 6 on the night. Fran Taylor's got it. Ball over to Burton. Burton with the basket. A little too aggressive. Top on the floor. Nelson County basketball. Is that right? I guess so. Surely they wouldn't get it wrong at the scorer's table. Amelia Hodges with a 3. Give her 8 points. Amelia Hodges with another basket. No good. Good defense by the young Taylor. I see somebody who's going to join me on the broadcast in a minute, Matt. Basket by Hodges. Assist goes to Walls. I think she's been on almost every basket. Hodges over to Thompson. Layup and good. 39-4. Your score here at Nelson County High School. Washington County is really struggling with this pressured defense. Basket by Hodges. Timeout on the floor. That's going to be a full timeout. I'm running out of little room to mark my numbers here. full timeout, and there's no energy out of this Commanderette team tonight. As I'm looking down, I think we've got it on the bench there. There's hands on hips. We're sitting down. I mean, now I will give the girls a little bit. It is hot in here tonight. It's stifling hot. If it's, I'm going to bet it's at least 75 degrees up here at the top of this gym, and it's just as warm down there. But Nelson County's, it's not bothering them. They're playing a little defense, and if I have been around Coach Bramlett for 10 years, she's telling her girls to suck it up, play basketball. You all are better than this. I'm not taking you out. I'm not taking excuses. We've worked for this. Matt, how close you think I got that? Pretty close. Again, I was blessed to sit at the table with Lena for 7 years at St. Catherine's and 3 years out here. So I have seen a lot of basketball coached by Miss Lena Bramlett. Good coach. Thank the world of her. Again, Fran Taylor does a good job keeping it in the middle of the floor. It didn't matter if that ball was stolen or not. Lucky wasn't looking for it. Hodges with another basket. Freshman. Stolen by Walls. Skip pass over, layup and in by Seeley. Assist is going to go to Thompson. Sagercy over in the corner, dribbles into a trap. Stepped on the sidelines, out of bounds, Nelson County basketball. Let's get a whole gaggle of Commanderettes to come in. Rebecca Keeling's coming back in. Madison Snellen's coming back in. Megan Cloyd's coming back in. And Amber Murphy's coming back in. I think the point was to set them out and say, if y'all not going to play, we're going to let somebody else play. 45-4 your score. Keeling's got it. Oh. The fans did not like that call. As a Washington County fan, I liked it. That's team seventh. Rebecca Keeling's going to be at the line shooting 2. Keeling hits the first and hits both of them. Marley Walls, 3 on the way. Wet. .237 to go. First half of play. Amber Murphy on the drive, puts it up no good. Rebound by Seeley. She's going to take it and dribble it up a little bit. Throws it up to Walls. Seeley. Walls, kick out to Allen. 3-point basket. In and out, no good. Cloyd with the rebound. Madison Snellen's got it. Amber Murphy's got it. Looks to pass and drive. Nothing. Picks up her dribble. She's dead. Needs help. Turnover, Washington County. Ella Thompson. Marley Walls. Basket up and good. And she's fouled by Keeling. That is going to be Keeling's first. Team 6. So it Walls at the line for 1. Yeah, we had already counted the basket, guys. Entering the game for Nelson County will be number 25, Madison McLean. Number 30, Jaylene Hughes. Number 12, Ashley Hellard. Who'd I miss? Number 13, McKenna Ellis. Shot up, good. Also entering the game for Marley Walls will be number 5, Casey Spalding. 2 minutes to go before halftime, 51-6. Amber Murphy's going to lose it. Casey Spalding's going to take the layup and get the basket. Her first points. 53-6, your score. Kaylee Thompson's got it, gives it to Murphy. It's the same little double screen pass that we had earlier. She's standing out of bounds when she rebounds. That's when we Washington County basketball. Entering the game for Washington County is number 23, Maddie Riley. She is going to replace Kaylee Thompson. Appreciate you watching Coach Blair, Craig Harold, and Alex Marshall, former Washington County basketball player. Thanks for watching, tuning in, guys. Shot up by Riley, rebound by Keeling. She hiked the ball. It was a shotgun formation. It's a pretty good play. If you're watching, I'm going to say that's probably going to be the play of the game for Washington County. Last foul was going to go against Hughes. That's her second, team eighth. And that's going to put Riley at the line. She misses the first, but she gets the second. Chance to redeem herself. One steps called. Commander at basketball. Madeline Towns checks into the game. Senior for this Commanderette team. She runs about 6 foot. Five-second count. Can't get the ball in. This defense by Nelson County, because I've seen Washington County play 3 times this year. This defense is really good. Washington County they're struggling, but it's more the defense than it is the Commanderettes' ball handling. Washington County basketball. 42 seconds to go. First half of play. Following this, we will have boys action. So I see Jake Yates down on the end of the bench getting taped up. Again, at halftime, we'll try to grab Dylan Brown, the sports information director for Midway College. 3-point basket by Murphy's no good. 29.1 seconds to go. Ball comes into Towns. And that was a walk. Saved by Spalding. Over to McLean. McLean's got it back. Spalding's got it in the corner. Tips it out to Hellard. We're throwing around the top. We're not going to get 6 seconds to go. Spalding's got it top of the key. We better get a shot off 2 seconds to go. 1. No shot. That's not going to go off. We're going to give the block to Washington County. We're going to give it to Cloyd. So first half is over. 53-6. First half of play. So give us a minute to reset. I'm going to get Dylan up here, and we're going to talk some Midway athletics here at the half. Thank you for joining the Washington County Facebook broadcast team.
Mama call, see you on TV. Sunset shit done change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate, say we change it, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
Welcome back into halftime. Washington County finds themselves on the short end of the stick, 53-6. We'll give you some scoring here in a minute, but I am honored to be joined by the sports information director of the Midway Eagles, Mr. Dylan Brown.
I think I'm the one who's honored to be sitting here side by side next to the man, the myth, the legend, John Graves.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Of course, when St. Catherine's, when all of that happened, well-versed, we don't have to do that. I was thrilled and immediately became a big fan of Midway and what they were doing up there because they took all my coaches and you to Midway to continue. So talk to us a little bit about what's going on. Let's see. Let's set the stage a little bit. Midway went to co-ed last fall. Yep. They had been a girls-only institution for the last several years and started off in co-ed sports last fall. They took our soccer team, our baseball team, our basketball team, and all of the coaching staff for that. You went up.
And we also added men's golf as well.
Okay.
We took a lot of the golfers from St. Catherine. That one was we were really only looking to add baseball, basketball, and men's soccer, those three male sports. And then golf, Joan Reiser, the former golf coach, she started calling Otis Smith, our golf coach at Midway, and the wheels kind of got started turning on that one, and we added golf along with the other three sports.
So while we're on golf, again, Lil Bebo Spalding, his son Ethan Spalding, plays for Marion County. Lil Bino does a lot of the basketball games on 100.9 with Hal B. So his son signed to play for Midway. I was thrilled to see that on Facebook.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have them. Our men's golf team. We were fairly well last year. We were I think 6th in the conference. I think is where we finished. And I think in our fall preview this fall we were much better. We've got a much better team this year. Cody French and a couple of local kids here from Bardstown. And we're definitely excited to have Ethan join the squad for sure.
But when we talk golf at Midway, we've got to talk women's golf. That's what they're known for up there.
That's one of the big things we're known for. We've got we've won the last 2 conference championships. Got a couple she's now 3-time player of the year. So we're definitely excited to have that. And
Springfield native Amanda Cox has been on the team.
Amanda, she was actually she came through for us there last year. She had a couple bad rounds, but she threw I think like a 76 in there. She started flirting with the lead, so it was really exciting to see.
It is basketball season, and so we'll talk definitely basketball. A good friend of mine, Coach Krapinski,
Krapinski,
who was
right.
a one-year coach at
Coach
St. Catherine, and he went up there. What's our basketball teams looking like at Midway this year?
We're much better on the men's side. Women's, we were co-division champions last year. Picked to finish first in our division this year and second in the overall poll. We've had a couple injury bugs, and I think we're finally starting to get healthy on the women's side and trying to make a late run here. We got a couple more games before Christmas break. Hopefully we can get a couple wins. On the men's side, we're much improved. We've got much more talent. Last year we were low on numbers. That really hurt, and we lost a couple of big kids at the break. But I feel really good about where we're sitting at in our second year. Much improved for sure.
And I don't want to take anything away from the River States, but it's not the Mid-South Conference.
It's not the Mid-South Conference.
When
that
you
is
look at the
exactly
Mid-South
right.
Conference, you've got Georgetown, who's 29
Wilson.
years. They've been to Kansas City, and Lindsey Wilson and Campbellsville. And, I really miss those Saturday afternoons.
Oh, yeah.
St. Catherine.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Those Thursday nights and Saturday afternoons, they were fun.
Yeah,
they were fun.
So let's talk a little bit about Midway College. Midway is, 3-4 miles
University
outside?
now.
Midway University. Excuse me. Midway University, just outside of Versailles in beautiful rolling hills of Kentucky with the, Woodford Reserve is right around the corner, and you've got it's a beautiful drive when you drive from Versailles into Midway.
It is.
You go through the horse farms back there.
It is.
It's, and then you walk in, and it's just kind of a hidden gem back there.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a very regal campus, and you've got all your buildings with the little quad set up there, and it's a really nice campus.
Yeah, that was one of the things I talk about quite often is at St. Catherine we had a great campus, a beautiful campus there, and not taking anything away from that. Midway is just as beautiful, I think, in my opinion. It has a much more campusy feel, I think, than St. Catherine did. we've got only 2 residence halls on campus. That's one thing that doesn't help us a little bit, but all the buildings are right there close. It's like I always use the analogy, at St. Catherine we were dodging cars. You had to
Yeah.
you had to watch, you had to look both ways before you cross the pathway.
And when we talk Washington County basketball, I mean we've got. I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit. Lena Bramlett's husband is the head baseball
That's
coach
That's
at
right.
Midway, and we're getting a baseball field up there.
We're in the works of that one. I think we're looking at possibly doing something in the spring. That's still in the works, but we have announced our capital campaign. That's on our website, www.gomidwayeagles.com. You can check that out. Also, midway.edu. You can find out more information through that.
All right. Well, we're going to get back to action here. We got about 2 minutes. Dylan, thanks for coming up. You're more welcome, and it's kind of a game here if you want to stay around and talk a little basketball with me. But thanks for coming up again. Give that website one more time where people can go.
www.gomidwayeagles.com, or you can visit the midway.edu site, www.midway.edu.
And if you're wondering why we're talking with Dylan with Midway, again, with St. Catherine closing, Midway opened their arms to a lot of local people here in Washington County and the surrounding counties. And so, anytime I can push one of my favorite schools, it's going to be that.
And you hit on baseball there. We can't get off here without talking Coach Bramlett. His right hand is getting a little heavy now.
Is it now?
He's got a big ring there on his
They did win the conference last year. That's one thing. We
did win
so
conference.
close there at St. Catherine. And I told him, all the coaches, as I did the table for many athletic events, I just want a ring. I got a national championship watch, and that stays at the house in a case, but I want a ring. I'm going to have to do some more work up here at Midway so I get me a. You think if we can work something out, maybe I can get in on this ring? With me conference things, did you all winning up there?
We're just trying to go back to back now.
We'll talk to Rusty. I'll get him Rusty. I got him my shirt out of him last time. Well, we want to thank Dylan. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. And again, halftime here as you've got Washington County is down 53-6 against a very talented Nelson County team. This is a team. Correct me. Did they go to Sweet 16 last year?
Yes, they did go to the Sweet 16 last year.
So they're coming off a Sweet 16 performance. So these kids know how to play on a big stage, and Marley Walls is extremely good. Amelia Hodgins, I can't take enough from her. She's a freshman, Dylan. She does a good job. So let's run down scoring as I have it. No calculators, please. Everybody put your calculators and your number 2 pencils away because I probably missed some basket. But I've got Marley Walls with a bunch, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 17 points. I've got Amelia Hodges coming in with 5, 10, 14. I've got 6 for Ella Thompson, 3 for Zaria Burton, and I've got 2 for Lauren Seeley and 2 for Casey Spalding for the Commanderettes. Not nearly as hard for me to add up. I apologize for that comment. But Maddie Riley I've got with 3. And I've got 2 with Rebecca Keeling and 1 with Abigail Mattingly. So that kind of sets us up here as we are set to go. You going to hang with me for a minute?
Yeah, I can hang around with you.
All right, hang with me. We'll see. In some of these games like this, it's even I run out of things to talk about. So you've been around this Nelson County program. You're born and graduated here at Nelson County, so you know most everybody. What do you think about your new women's coach?
This is actually the first time that I've gotten to see him. I've been busy at Midway and haven't really had the chance to come and watch a couple games, and I've been trying to make it out to a couple games and seen they were playing Washington County, and I knew John Graves would be here, and I knew I had to make an appearance.
Well, good. Riley goes all the way back to the backcourt to get it. Same starters in both sides. Keeling takes it, misses it, puts it back up, padding the stat board, gets a rebound, gets a basket. The halftime speech, I'm guessing, went something like, you just got to play. You got to just – scoreboard is what it is. You just got to go out here and compete and don't lay down on me.
Yeah, that's one thing that Lena was always known for at St. Catherine was even though our team might not be in it on the scoreboard, our teams are never going to quit, and they're always going to be hustling until the end.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, and this is not indicative of this game, but Washington County, we are 15 points from being 4-0. And these girls have played their butts off this year. So what you're seeing now is a little bit more about what Washington County Commander basketball has looked like this year.
Yeah, that's one thing I've talked with Coach Bramlett at Midway Luther a couple times is those first 2 games, a bounce here or there, and you're 2-0 to start the season.
Yep. Very sure. Throw out, and that's going to be Burton, and the ball's going to spin around and it's going to go in. The active hands that Nelson County has, I mean, they're contesting every pass, and that Thompson's going to go in for another 2-point basket.
Yeah, they're contesting every pass, and one thing I've noticed is they really get out and run a lot. They have gotten a few breakaway layups.
Murphy gets on the scoreboard. A little bit more hustle by Washington County, and it's showing on the offensive side. We've scored 4 points in 2 minutes. 5:56 to go. Third quarter of play. So again, following this game will be the Washington County, Nelson County boys game, which I think is probably going to be a much more competitive game. Good bounce pass. .32. Megan Cloyd, that's going to be her first. Correction, her second team first. See, some things never change. We still got the same stat sheets.
Hey, I still use those score sheets as well. I use those.
Madison McLean at the line. Hits one, misses one. Cloyd with it. Riley. Washington County retains possession on the one of the few errant passes by Nelson County. Step into it, Madison Snellen. She can hit that shot. 2-point basket. That gets her in the scoring column for the first time. Skip pass over. Walls is going to drive, cut off by Chloe. Come back around, that's going to be a kickball. Nelson County routine. We do have a running clock. So give or take, the boys' game probably going to begin pretty close to 7:30, 7:35. Point shot no good. Tie up on a rebound. It's going to stay back here with Nelson County. Checking in the game for Nelson County is going to be number 44, Lauren Seeley. Again, a senior forward for this year's team. McLean's going to have a seat. Hodgins is going to be given the ball to Walls. Back to Hodgins. 3-point basket. No good. Oh, that's over the back. Yep, all day long. I can see it from up here.
I think Dick Vitale said he could see that one with one eye.
I think everything he sees is with one eye closed. Fran Taylor's got it. They're going to trap the corner, and they're going to get turned over Hodgins. Burton. Give me Nelson County basketball, but not for a lack of effort on Taylor to get back and try to keep that one turned over. You know, it's a nice little crowd here at Nelson County High School, but this place is so big, you can't tell. What year did you graduate from Nelson County?
2012.
2012. Thought you was at St. Catherine the whole time I was. I don't know how you graduated in 12. 3-point basket to Hodges. See some of the freshmen coming in. They had a game over in the other gym. Oh, they're getting ready. They play after this. I think JV plays after this. Short shot by Keeling. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go here. Third quarter of play. 61-12 your score. Hodgins, Walls, out of bounds. Washington County basketball. Entering the game for Washington County is going to be Ambriana Brady. Also going to be in is Alira Lawson. They will replace Rebecca Keeling and Madison Snellen. I think, let's see, yes, Alira was the last one to get in. Everybody that dressed for Washington County has played tonight. Abigail Mattingly drives and cut off. Alira Lawson to Riley. Fran Taylor, I think she traveled and got away with it. Abigail Mattingly gets it. A hook shot. That's a little Abdul-Jabbar-esque on that one. .106 to play. Third quarter play. Riley high dribble down the court. Riley to Brady. She turns, gives it to Abigail Mattingly, 3 feet from her. Riley comes to collect. 53 seconds to go. Riley, Taylor, Mattingly. Looking down with Brady. Amelia Hodgins on it. She gets it out to Walls. Shot up, no good. Larry Lawson with the rebound. Gets it to Riley. Hughes. Hodges tries to steal the ball. Fran Taylor is going to put a 3 up, no good. That's going to be blue ball. 20 seconds to go. Clock's running. In for Nelson County is going to be Casey Spalding, Alicia Hellard, or Ashley Hellard, excuse me. Who else we get in there? 13, McKenna Ellis. McLean is in, and Hughes is in. That's going to end the third quarter play, 61. Washington County fought back there a little bit. I think our halftime score was 53-6. 61-14. So if my Washington County math is right, that was an 8-7 quarter, so we'll take it. One more quarter play. We'll be back in a moment. Back to action. Washington County's got Sagracy, Lawson, Brady, Abigail Mattingly, and Fran Taylor. And quick to check in will be Lucky Burton. And I'm not too sure that Towns is not coming back in as well. 7:20 to go. Alira Lawson with a 3 short. Abigail Mattingly fighting for the ball. Up, no basket. Nelson County's going to get the jump. As I see some of our Washington County boy players coming in. They may want to go get dressed here. They're thinking about 10 minutes and they're going to be playing. Of course, the JV boys are playing over on the other side, so I'm sure they've been down there watching their compadres. Oh, that was a walk. That was a walk. I went down with the refs earlier and put their name on the screen. I said, now look, if y'all make a questionable call, maybe turn the volume down. Too wide. 6:20 to go. Alex Hay is one of the referees for our next game. I don't know who the other guy is. Well, there's a tall, lanky kid running out. Sagerson with the rebound. Lucky Burton. Again, that's JT Burton's daughter. Associate head coach at at Moorhead. Madeline Towns is going to be called on that foul. Her first, team second, I believe.
He had JT had a couple of really nice runs at St. Catherine, including one took us to the final 8. They have a special name for it. I don't know what it is. It's different from the NCAA. It's
not the Elite 8.
It's not the Elite 8. They told us that while we were down there.
Yeah, but that was a fun trip.
That was a very fun trip.
That was when we packed. We were the last team to get in. We packed, left on a Wednesday. We played on a Thursday. We packed for a couple days, and ended up having to go to Walmart on Saturday to get other clothes.
Get more clothes. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I remember that one.
If it hadn't been to play until the wee hours of the morning, we might have still been playing.
I like our chances with that. We beat Nazarene and Mid-America that game, and who knows what happens on Monday night.
Yep.
I could add my own ring after that one. Just over 5 minutes to go in this game. 20 minutes following this, we may get on. We're probably going to be right at a 7:30 tip for the boys game. Again, make sure you're sharing our Facebook page. Get as many viewers as we can. As always, if you've got any comments, questions, or whatever, we'll try to ask them or make them up. We'll answer them or make them up. Larry Lawson. So she was short on the first one, and so she backed up a little bit, and she was long. She'll get it dialed in. 4:30 to go. Y'all don't have an LED screen like that up at Midway, do you? The one over there?
We don't have one of those yet. That's still in the works. We're most importantly trying to get a baseball field right now.
Priorities, I get it.
And also trying to renovate our student center as well, get an auxiliary gym, something that would really help out all the sports at Midway for sure.
Burton with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. Right after this game, as we're setting up for the next game, we will be talking head coach Lena Bramlett. Low scoring fourth quarter here, as it has been a 3-point quarter for Nelson County, and we haven't scored in this quarter yet. Matt Smith pulling double duty. He's doing camera work and scoreboard tonight.
I'm just sitting here taking notes. I mean, you guys got a big time setup here. You're able to do the play-by-play. I'm over at Midway games looking at a 15-inch computer screen. Everyone says, "Oh, did you see that big dunk?" No, I didn't see that. I was looking at the computer screen.
If you're statting the games, the only thing you're doing is that. 67-14, Nelson County. This game has not been in doubt in a while. Two minutes and 48 seconds to go. Let's get it pulled back up. Corky Yankee is watching from U of L Hospital. Coach Bramlett's watching. I see you, Lou. Thank you, Five. We appreciate you tuning in. Trying to help you out of the baseball field. Clock stops on free throws. We also have our superintendent, Robin Cochran. Thanks for joining us tonight. And thank you for letting these guys do what they do. They do amazing work. And, I know you're very proud of the talent that you have in your IT department. They all do great work. So thank you for supporting them. Let them travel to do these games. Just a couple ticks over 2 minutes, and I think that clock cannot run fast enough for Lena. She knew it was a tall order tonight, but I don't think she expected her girls to come out this flat. We will talk to her after she clears the locker room for us after this game, and we'll get the refs and hopefully catch a couple comments with head coach of the Commanders, Bernard Smalley. Basket up, no good. Rebound by Brady, minute 30 to go. Burton's got it, gets it to Town. She's going to go up. That shot's going to be blocked. Brady's going to get it. She's going to throw it up, no good. 1 minute remaining. Nelson County's going to come down with the ball. McLean's got it, gets it over to Hellard. That's going to get us to 71-14. 45 seconds ago as Burton calls the play. Tough loss by the Commanderettes tonight, but they will regroup, as Lena always has her girls do. I think next up for them is going to be Bethlehem, Friday night at Bethlehem. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip. We're about 20 seconds to go. So that's going to move the Commanderettes to 1-4 on the year, 0-2 in the district. And that's going to move Nelson County to 4-2. And they are going to move to 2-3-0 in the district with a lot of season left to play. So no shot. That's going to be your final. Final score for the girls game. The home team, 71, Nelson County Cardinals. And the Commanderettes of Washington County is going to fall 71-14. So that's going to put 20 minutes on the clock. Dylan, thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate the help.
Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Go Midway. Was it one more time the website?
It is www.midway.edu/capital campaign CAPITAL CAMPAIGN.
Or you can see Luther Bramlett, or if you're looking for information, just catch me at a Washington County game. I'll get them set up too. So, Dylan, appreciate it. Good luck, and I'll be up there to catch. We'll be up there to catch a game. He's all over me to get up there, so we'll get up there.
I was gonna say I got to get you up there to announce a couple of games for me. I need some PA for it.
All right, we always make an appearance. We'll be glad to do that. So we'll be back here in about a few minutes, and we'll catch up with Lena and catch up with Bernard and get the stage set for the Washington County Nelson County boys game. Back in a moment.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset shit done change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
A couple rebel Top Gun pilots flying with nowhere to be. Don't know you super well, but I think that you might be the same as me. Behaving normally, let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you I'm my best lies, yeah. Awesome, right? So let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you I'm my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else love, dancing with our shoes off. Lord, I think you're awesome, right? Our dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade get your friend to drive, but he can hardly see. Villains are painted on the wall, red and chrome, all the broken glass sparkling. I guess we're partying, so let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you I'm my best. I see me rolling, showing someone else love, hands under your t-shirt, though I think you're awesome, right? Our dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Flying with nowhere to be.
Welcome back. I just finished up the Commanderettes game, and we're greeted here with our head coach of the Commanders, Bernard Smiley. Coach, how are you doing tonight?
Doing wonderful, John, on a cold, chilly night.
It's a good night to, you're not going to travel to Barstown, just sit on Facebook and kind of watch and see the action over here. We always like to have fans kind of seeing what's going on.
I agree, and appreciate you all putting it live on Facebook.
So here the JV team played over in the freshman gym today over there in a one-point game.
Yeah, I got beat on last second shot. You know, they played hard and just came 1 point short.
Well, let's talk about the game at hand. Nelson County, this is a district game. Coming into the game 4-4, and you're 15 points from being 8-0. 11 is it 11? I'm sorry. Well, I was adding the 4 points that they had to have to actually win. So 11 points to tie and 15 to win. Yeah. but it's so close. What's the feeling on this year's Commanders team?
Well, you know, we play hard. We play hard. And we give it all we got. And like you say, we're 11 points away from being 8-0, but we're 4-4. But got our hands full tonight. Especially, you know, anytime you start. This is our second season. First season was our first 7 games. Then your district start up. Next 4 games are district games, and that's your second season. So, you know, Nelson beat a good Bethlehem team the other night, and they won it 2-0 in the district. So, you know, we're gonna have our hands full.
You know, tough couple games coming into this. You know, and people ask me, well, what does they look like? And we're a really good basketball team that hadn't found that guy that we've had in DT Yoakum last couple of years that to throw it to toward the end of the game. Is that a fair statement?
It is, and you know, we have 3 guys that can score. You got Willis, and you got Hurst, and then you got Yates. Any one of those 3. So, you know, once the season progresses, one of them step up and down the stretch take the big shot.
Well, you talk about you've got to get out there. Go ahead for that, Coach. Thank you. Good luck tonight. You know, so he's got three kids. They're all juniors: Drew Yates, Jake Yates, and some of these guys that can step up again. Tough game tonight. Nelson County ready to go, and it'll be a tough district matchup for the Commanders tonight. Back in a moment.
High school athletics emphasize positive value.
My mama call, see you on TV. Sunset shit don't change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate, say we changed it, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
A couple rebel Top Gun pilots flying with nowhere to be. Don't know you super well, but I think that you might be the same as me. Behaving normally, let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. Yeah, awesome, right? So let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else love, dancing with our shoes off. Lord, I think you're awesome, right? Our dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade to drive, but he can hardly see. Villains are painted on the wall, letting chrome all the broken glass sparkling. I guess we're partying, so let's let things come out of the woodwork. I give you my best, I tell you all my best lies. See me rolling, showing someone else love, hands under your t-shirt, though I think you're awesome, right? Dreams are blind, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get inspired, blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Flying with nowhere to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to action here at Nelson County High School for 19th District basketball action. John Graves, Matt Smith are courtside, high up in the rafters at Nelson County High School for the second game of our doubleheader. First game went to Nelson County. Well, we're not going to talk about the score. We'll just kind of let that one go. But we are for the nightcap, and we got a couple of teams that are 4-something. Nelson County comes in. Zach Allender's first year as head coach of this Nelson County team. They come in with a record of 2-4. Their games have been against Central Hardin. They got beat 62-25. Thomas Nelson, they won 72-53, a team that Washington County we saw at home the other night. Was that Friday night, I think it was. Went to the Kentucky Bank Classic at Paris and got beat by Paris 80-58. Butler County was a loss 77-67. They got beat by 2 in double overtime against Bethlehem, the opponent of Washington County, as Washington County will travel back to Barstown on Friday night for another 19th District game and play the Bethlehem Eagles. That score was 74-72. And Franklin County, they won 67-56. Washington County comes in with a record of 4-4. Bernard Smalley's team, and as he said, we're 11 points from tying and 15 points from being 8-0 coming into this record. Close game at Model in Richmond, 74-70. Washington County was 74-73 thriller at Taylor County as the home opener. They went to the Freedom Auto Tip-Off Classic in Berea and picked up 3 wins against White Academy of Tennessee, Lee County, and Dayton. Come back and had Bullitt Central at the house a week ago and got beat by 3. Went to Garrett County, I believe, got beat by 3, 69-66. And it was all Washington County against Thomas Nelson as they come in last Friday night, 73-55 to end a 4-4 record. Again, Zach Allender is a first-year coach. Bev Hart was the head coach over here for many, many, many years. Zach Allender, at best I can do the math, graduated in 2005. I think Barrett Tingle said he was a senior the year that Zach Allender was a freshman on that team. So, again, crowd starting to fill in. Officials for tonight's game. Put them on a screen, and I'm going to read them. Quentin Horton, Anthony Childers, and Adrian Goodman. So let's look at the starting lineups. First for the we're going to do Nelson County first. Actually, here in about 20 seconds as they're kind of doing a run out, I'll kind of go down to them. Associate coaches for Washington County are Barrett Tingle, Chad Willis, Corbin Hike is running around here somewhere. There he is. And head coach Bernard Smalley. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play some basketball. So let's look at the Washington County lineup first. We will not be doing a national anthem, so that helps. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 3, Cameron Willis. 6'2, a 6'2 junior, number 15, Drew Yates. At the shooting guard, a 5'10 junior, number 21, Austin Dickerson. At forward, a 6'1 junior, number 24, Devin Hurst. And at power forward, a 6'3 junior, number 33, Jake Yates. So we're looking at, 4 juniors and 1 sophomore for Nelson County. Nelson County, they will start at forward, a junior, Eli Shoemaker, number 2. At forward, a senior, number 3, Peyton Moore. At center, a junior, number 4, Garrett Miles. At guard, a junior, number 25, Colson Cooper. And at forward, a senior, number 44, Benton McGill. A lot of juniors, a lot of seniors on this team. I see 2 sophomores, 3 sophomores. Everybody else on the roster is a junior or a senior. Again, Zach Allender's first-year head coach for the Cardinals. District game, Washington County comes in the district 1-0. And the Cardinals come in, I believe, 0-1. Yeah, they've had Bethlehem beat them 74-72. So 0-1, start of the district, 1-0 on the other side of it. Once again, do have comments pulled up here on Facebook. You feel free to hit me with a question, a comment, anything you want. Share, let everybody know you're watching. Washington County's going to win the tip. Commanders in those gray Marquette-looking uniforms. Blue numbers outlined in white. Nelson County with the white jerseys, red numerals. Cameron Willis got the ball top of the key. Drew Yates, left side, gets it back over to Willis. Willis had a big game the other night from the three-point line. Back tip by Yates. He's got a motor that does not stop. He is one of the most fun people to watch ever. He's got a lot of energy. Sometimes he has too much energy. Washington comes out in a 3-2 zone defense. Cameron Willis at the top. Garrett Miles, the first basket for Nelson County. 2-point basket. Hurst has got it. Everybody on the floor has the ability to drive the basketball. Devin puts up a three, gets his own rebound, goes to corner trapped. That's going to leave Jake wide open. He up and no good. Fights for the rebound. And we're running with Nelson County. Garrett Miles, another basket. That gives him 4. Nice little crowd kind of joining us on hand here. Dickerson with it. Throws it away. Ill-advised pass. Good steal by Drew. Or by Devin, excuse me. Takes it all the way up. No good. Rebounded by Yates. Tipped away. Going to give it to White. .606 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0. They haven't even turned the scoreboard on for Washington County yet. Good steal by Drew Yates in that wing position. Fakes it up and in. Washington County on the board. Drew Yates with 2. Steal by the Commanders. Dickerson up. Hard basket. No good. They're going to let them play tonight, boys. Miles over to McGill. Basket. 6-2. Nelson County lead. Nelson County always does have a lot of length. Drew Yates, 3. Got it. Washington County 5. Nelson County 6. Drew Yates with 5. He's got 5 quick baskets for the Commanders. Moving the basketball for the Cardinals. 3-point shot up. That's going to be good by Eli Shoemaker. That's going to give him 3 points. 9-6. Nelson County lead. 4:46 to go. First quarter of play. Devin to Cameron. Cameron gets it over to Austin. Back up to Devin. Swinging the ball around. Step back. Going to be short. Rebound. All the boards going Nelson County early on. Garrett Miles over in the corner with it. Swings it over. He missed that one badly. Cameron Willis up. Got it. Willis gets on the board. Nelson County 9, Washington County 7. Ball back up top of the key with Cooper. Dribbles down, gets it to Miles. Miles with the fall away, no good. Tipped up, no good. That tip by McGill. Yates clears the rebound. Willis has got it, and he's going to drive to the basket, tries to draw the foul. Gets the basket, draws the foul. I think the game plan so far is to take the ball to the rim. That's going to be on Cooper, Colson Cooper. That's his team first. And that's going to send Cameron Willis to the line. Ball's up. Got it. No, in and out. 9-9's your score. 3:38 to go. First quarter of play. Austin Dickerson with the defense. Ball clears over to Shoemaker. Cooper's got it. That ball hit everything available by Peyton Moore for a three-point basket to give a Willis to Yates. Easy lay-in. Good wraparound pass. Gets Jake Yates on the scoreboard. Token pressure defense by the Commanders. Tuscany handles it with no problem. Cooper's got it. Gets it over to McGill. Switches it out. Another three-point basket by Shoemaker. What? 30-second timeout called by Bernard Smiley. He is not happy at all. 15-11 your score. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter play. Coach Smiley is questioning his team's ability to guard the three-point basket and wonders why they're giving up so many threes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, Jackson. Jackson's not rolling with me tonight. He had basketball practice of his own. So thanks for watching, Jack. I'll be home as soon as this game's over with. Make sure you share. Let me know you're watching. Tell me where you're watching from. If you want to talk about something, just type it in. We'll talk about it. Coming out of the timeout, Josh Burkhead comes in. He replaces, looks like Dickerson. Gets the ball over to Willis, 3. Devin Hurst chips it around, not able to corral it. And Barrett McGill, number 42, the sophomore. I'm guessing the brother of Benton McGill, the senior. Nelson County working the ball around the top. Skip pass over to Cooper. Cooper gets it to McGill. 15-footer, good. Bernard did not like somebody's defense on that, but I couldn't figure out who he was hollering at. Cameron Willis goes to the basket. Fouled hard, no call. Willis gets another 2. 17-13, minute 45 to go. First quarter of play. Welcome in Coach Blair, head coach of the Washington County baseball team. Thanks for watching tonight. That's good defense. Bernard Smiley applies the defense action on that one. In for Nelson County will be Keith Ellery. He's going to come in for Peyton Moore. Josh Burkhead, freshman for this Washington County team. Gets it to Yates, over to Hurst. Hurst is going to drive. He's going to get a foul. He's going to draw the foul. The foul's going to go against Barrett McGill. That's his first. Team second. Checking in for the Commanders is going to be John Floyd, number 4, 6'2" senior for this team. And if I'm believing so, that is the only senior. Why didn't he let him in? I don't know what happened there. John Floyd will be checking in, 6'2" senior for this Commander team. Drew Yates with a nice dish around. Pass to Jake. Jake had to be a little extra. He had to spin around and do a 360 on the layup. 17-15 with a minute to go, first quarter of play. Joining us at halftime, we're going to get Coach Segerson to come up and join us. Steal by Willis. Up. Basket's good. Tie ball game, 17-17. Foul. 30 seconds to go before the first quarter ends. Foul's going to be on Jake Yates. That's going to be his first, team first. Now John Floyd's going to come in. Ball gets down to McGill. He puts it up. Good. Gives him 6 on the game. 18 seconds to go. Josh Burkhead's got it. Willis is calling for it. Got to get it across. Gets it across. 11. They're going to clear out and let Cameron take it one-on-one. Step back. It's going to be off the mark. Rebound Nelson County. 3. McGill's going to get it. That's not even going to get there. So after 1 quarter of play, Nelson County 19, Washington County 17. A little fast action of play. Sloppy play by the Commanders. We'll see if they can tighten it up. We'll look at a quick look at scoring because I do worse at this as we go along. So far I've got Willis with 8, Drew Yates with 5, and Jake Yates with 4. For Nelson County, I've got Eli Shoemaker with 6, Peyton Moore with 3, Garrett Miles with 4, and 6 points for Benton McGill. Rounds out the scoring at 19-17. Jake Yates, the only foul on Washington County. Colson Cooper and Barrett McGill have 1 foul apiece for Nelson County. So again, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on this cold Kentucky evening. It is not cold in here. That is for sure. My producer tonight, Matt's he's been up here the whole time. It's 15 degrees cooler down on the floor. It's every bit of it. No tie-ups at first quarter, so we will have Nelson County basketball. In for Nelson County is Eli Shoemaker. Number 2, number 11, Keith Ellery. Number 4, Garrett Miles. Barrett McGill is in there, and I'm missing one, I think. Garrett Miles forces one up. Don't know how tall he is, but he looks like a very lengthy man. Bad pass by Willis. He threw it at the feet of John Floyd. In for the Commanders is Josh Burkhead, number 2, Cameron Willis, Drew Yates, John Floyd, and Devin Hurst. Active 2-3 defense for the Commanders. Trying to work it down low. Swing the ball around the top and then work it down low. Ball goes back out to Ellery. 3, no good. Rebound by Miles, and that shot is blocked, but it's blocked right into the hands of Colson Cooper, and that gives him his first points, a 3-point basket. 24-17, Nelson County. 6:46 to go. Second quarter play. Willis has got it. Moves a couple players around. Picks his dribble up. Devin Hurst comes to help him. Hurst on the drive to Floyd. Basket up and good. John Floyd gets on the basket for 2. Nice dish by Devin Hurst. Nice back tip by Josh Burkhead. I don't like that. Hold on, I get to watch that again up here. Into the game for Nelson County is going to be number 22, Corey Green. He's going to come in for Eli Shoemaker. Let's see. Questionable call. McGill's got it. Back over to Green. Out to Ellery. Cooper. Top. Moves a couple guys around. That's McGill. They flash the post a couple times. Swings it over to Green. Turns it over. Drew Yates is running. Kicks it out to Josh Burkhead. 3-point basket. Good. Burkhead's first basket brings it 24-22 for Nelson County lead. Quick basket by Ellery down the other way. Back out to a 4-point lead. They're going to charge. Ooh, we got a player down. He hit his head hard. Offensive foul, number 24. Devin Hurst first, team second. I don't know who went down for Nelson County. One went down pretty hard. Jake Yates checks back in the game. John Floyd's going to have a seat. We're ready to play. Two-three zone defense for the Commanders. Very active ball movement around the top circle for Nelson County. Evan Hurst tries to step in front of that pass and unable to corral it. Nelson County's got it. Ellery, Green, Ellery, and Miles. Garrett Miles is calling for it down there. Not coming up with it. Illegal screen against Nelson County. 4:49 to go. Barrett McGill, that's his second. Benton McGill's going to replace. Benton McGill's going to replace Barrett McGill because he's got 2 fouls on him. That's the team's third. Josh Burkhead sets it back up for the Commanders. Out to Willis. Switches it out to Yates. Moves his dribble, walks. He knew he walked. He knew he walked. Eli Shoemaker back in for the Cardinals. Cooper coming out. Colson Cooper. 26-22 your score. 4:22 to go before halftime. Steps called. Washington County basketball. Cameron Willis finds a seam. He's going to take it up and in. Give Willis 2. That gives him 10. First double-digit player for Washington County, 26-24, Nelson County. 30-second timeout call by Allender. I think he saw a turnover fixing to happen, and he didn't want to run out to give Washington County a little momentum. 26-24 your score here at Nelson County High School, district game. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Share. Text, call, let all your neighbors know what you're doing. Sitting home in the couch, comfortable confines of your house watching high school basketball here in Central Kentucky. 3:43 to go. Second quarter of play. Tough up. Jake Yates fighting hard for the ball, unable to come up with it. 3:10 to go. McGill's got it. How about a 3-second call down there on my man Garrett Miles, camped out in the post. Ellery's got it, left side. A lot of ball movement. I think we can live with that shot by Miles. Nice handles by Drew Yates. Is he going to drive all the way up? Puts it up. No good. But guess what? He got bumped. Who did he get bumped by? He got bumped by Corey Green. His first, team fourth. The line will be Drew Yates will be shooting 2. First one's up. Front rim, back rim, bottom of the rim. In for Nelson County will be Alex Tucker. And Eli Shoemaker also comes back, Colson Cooper comes back in. We got a tie ball game, 26-26, 2:40 to go. Second quarter play. Nelson County wasting no time getting the ball up. Good ball movement. That ball got up in about 5 seconds, made it all the way down the end of the floor. Miles with the basket. Long three-point basket. No good, but Jake Yates there to scoop it up. 2 more points for him. Where was the foul? Jake Yates picks up the foul, and that was the most phantom foul I've ever seen in my life. It's his second, team third. Let me see this. That was a flop. I'm going to tell you right now, that was a flop. And why this kid's shooting 2, I'll never know. Am I supposed to talk about the referees? I'm not, am I? Entering the game for we'll move on. Entering the game for Washington County is number 4, John Floyd. He replaces Jake Yates. That was just an awful call. Throw up and good. 30-28 your score. Nelson County up 2. 1:52 to go. Second quarter play. Willis at the top. Is it to Drew? Drew's not scared to Yeah, guess what? That was a foul. His first, team 5th. That's going to be on Garrett Miles. I'm going to agree that was probably a clean block. Now he got him with the leg. Definitely got him with the leg. I see Coach Seg making his way. We'll talk a little final football with him. What's going on at the high school in athletics. Lane violation. We're going to shoot it again. He missed the first, didn't he? Makes it again. Give him 8. 1:40 to go. Second half of play. Go for the steal. Missed the bunny, though. Misses the bunny again. Tipped up and in. Garrett Miles. That's going to give him 10 points unofficially. Not. Coming into the game for Nelson County is number 24, Braden Campbell. He's going to replace Garrett Miles. It's a good substitution. I like that substitution. Burkhead's got the ball backcourt. Minute 23 to go for halftime here at Nelson County High School. Drew Yates has got it right side. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Willis. Willis to Yates. Fancy dribbling. Step back 3, partially blocked. I'll probably let that one go. Back up and in by Benton McGill. Very balanced scoring as we're under minute to go. 45 seconds, 34-29 your score. Washington County on the south side of this one right now. 5-point Nelson County lead. From the free throw line, Willis. Wet. Shoemaker's got it. Over the corner to McGill. McGill out to Tucker. Tucker over to Cooper. Cooper's going to hold for the last shot. I'm not too sure Zach Allender, their coach, didn't play basketball at Campbellsville. I'm going to have to look that up. Blocking foul on John Floyd. That's going to be John's first. 6.5 seconds to go. Doesn't hurt you real bad. 34-31, 3-point Nelson County lead. 6.5 seconds to go before halftime. Into Tucker. Shot from the corner. In and out, no good. Tipped up, no good. We're going to have a foul with 0.6 seconds. White, number 24. Braden Campbell, that's his first. Team 6. So Washington County will not have the option of doing much with it. Throw it as far as you can, and that's going to do it. Nope, no good. So give us a minute to reset your halftime score. Nelson County 34, Washington County 31, in a very entertaining first half of play. We'll be back in just about a minute, and we'll grab Coach Eric Sagers, the head coach of the football team and athletic director at Washington County. Be back in a minute.
My mama call, see you on TV. Sunset shit done change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate, say we change it, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
Here, 19th district action. Nelson County is up 34-31. And we have Eric Sagerson joining us. Coach, how's it going?
Going good. Watching a good basketball game on a cold, cold night, so can't beat that.
It's nice to, when we do your sport, it's cold. It's kind of nice to come inside and watch some of these.
It is, it's a lot more fan-friendly in here. It's actually almost kind of warm. I mean, you almost catch a sweat watching.
Tell you what, it's
these
hot
things.
up here in this room.
So it's, it's nice. It's nice. We were lucky in football this year; didn't have too many real cold ones. So
No, I think the worst game we had was the playoff game in Owen County, and it was just muddy. It wasn't cold. It was a little chilly that night, but it was muddy.
Yeah, it was more mud than cold. More mud than cold for sure.
I know we had the wrap-up banquet this past Sunday. You passed out a bunch of awards. Let's talk a little bit about the football season. 7-5, second year in a row. We've made it to the second weekend of the playoffs. Of course, that always goes through DeSales or Cal for right now. So very pleased with the direction your program's going in.
It is. We're finally getting it in the direction we want to get it in, and that's advancing in the postseason and being successful in November, which is when it counts. Our senior class this year, there's only 6 of them, but great bunch of kids and tough to lose them, but they really left the program in better situation than when they came in. And now it's on the guys underneath them to take that next step and go compete for district championships.
And boys, there are not a bunch of them underneath them. You was talking at the banquet. You had 11 or 14 upperclassmen, juniors and seniors this year?
Yes, we had 11. We had 11 upperclassmen this year between junior and senior. So we returned a lot of yardage in our backfield. We returned a lot of experience up front. A lot of guys that started on defense. We returned our second leading tackler and our defensive MVP. We returned our offensive MVP for this year. We returned 3 starting offensive linemen and a lot of guys all over the place. So, I think next year we should take an even bigger step.
Biggest hole on the offensive side is going to be your quarterback going into that. And I think you've got a pretty good one that's coming up in sophomore Jacob Yates.
Jacob Yates.
There we go.
He is. This year he took some good reps, and the biggest thing we're going to have to do is create depth right there. And it always breeds. Success when you can create competition.
Yeah.
So, Jacob right now, if we started a game tomorrow, will be our starting quarterback. But, we're going to try to create some competition there and, push him and push some other guys and see who ends up in that spot. The good thing is that we got a lot of guys that can play a lot of positions.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the opportunities that we're going to have offensively and defensively with this group coming.
So this year, as we're in the off season, you get December off, and then you start back weightlifting in January. But this January is very important as we look at the future program in Washington County. Let's talk a little bit about what you're hearing as far as kind of district alignment. I know that happens this January. Let's talk. When will we know? What does it look like, and when will we know, and what kind of the options do the Commanders have?
Well, we'll definitely stay in the 2A class. Now DeSales and Cal, they're on the upper end of 2A. They were last.
The last time I looked,
the last realignment.
DeSales was the biggest school in 2A, and Cal was, I want to say, third, and I think Glasgow was fifth.
Yeah, and right now it's projected that all three of those schools would move up. Now, that's now, and a lot of things change between here and there, and you never know what other factors play into that. But, it looks as of right now we may see a different, at least a couple different district opponents, if not both DeSales and Cal, maybe one of those teams move up. So,
well, let's project for a minute. Let's say they both move out. What would our district look like?
It could go a couple of different ways. We'd either end up with maybe playing down a little bit further south with the Metcalfs and Greene counties in that group.
Which would be a good matchup for us.
Or we could go the Danville-Somerset route.
Which would be. You mean you're talking about Danville, the team that just won a state championship?
The one that just won a state championship, absolutely.
Well, it goes from one extreme to another.
We don't want to play in a district without a bunch of state champions in it. That don't make any sense.
It's okay if we, if you've got to go into a district, if you have a DeSales or a Cal, it's one thing. But to have a DeSales and a Cal, you're playing, most years we're playing for first spot, but a lot of times we've ended up in that third spot, and it takes the ability for us to host a home playoff game.
Absolutely. And the other thing of that is, we've been in this district now for several years, and our kids have seen these teams for several years. And, no knock on Danville. Danville's a fantastic team. And,
they are.
And we're great. But we haven't seen Danville in several years. Our kids have a hard time getting up to play those two schools. So, and this year we're going to have to work on that. That's one of the things we're going to work on this offseason is getting ourselves prepared to compete with those guys. But it'll just be nice to see fresh uniforms and new stadiums and new fans.
I think the last time that we was it the 09 team that went 9-2, got beat Monroe County, and our next game would have been at Danville. That was the last time we'd have been on that side of things. Correct.
Yeah, that year we finished second in the district behind Danville, lost on our home field 50. I think it was 50.
53.
Yes, it was. It was like 36-50, or I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was a close game.
It was
a close game late.
I can remember standing in the end zone next to the scoreboard down here, looking up and seeing the snow. It was first year I was back with the program, and I think I worked football that year. So
it was a good year that year.
So we got a couple minutes left. New athletic directors this year at Washington County with yourself and Lena Bramlin. I think Adam Blair's our third one. You and I have talked several times at the football games how we're trying to get more stuff, and I've already seen the basketball thing. What's the mindset with the three athletic directors, and what are you all trying to do at the home games?
Well, we want to make it more of a group effort. In a community this size and a county this size we have with a one-county school, we all got to be working in the same direction. Yep. And we get more eyes on things, more heads thinking together and trying to create more opportunities to grow all sports and not just one sport or, not just focus on single areas, but instead look at the whole picture and say, how can we grow athletics, grow better young people, grow, better people in our community when they go out and get jobs, and that's what we're working toward right now.
One last question, I'll let you go. What's your numbers looking like for football? You got a head count of what you think you may have?
Yeah, right now we bring back 32 kids out of 38. So we finished here with 38. You always lose a few, have a few go another direction. But right now, I believe we started off-season lifting already. Actually, we started what I call the pre-off-season lift, which starts the 1st of December, just kind of getting their legs back underneath of them. But we got 30 kids on there, so we return a whole lot, and looking forward to a good year.
All right, well, Coach, thanks for joining us at halftime. Good luck, and you guys keep up the good work. It's fun to come to ball games there at Washington County with everything going on. We're going to have to work on a new PA guy, but we'll see if we can coach him.
Yeah, so you got to deal with some of the leftover stuff.
No problem. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Head coach of the Washington County Commander football team and athletic director at Washington County. We got about a minute to go, and we will get this second half underway. Join us back 1 minute. I got a lot of family lives over in Nelson County. I had a couple of them join me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. I have Hal B and Boo Brewer watching. The pressure is on. My vocal mentor and Hal B Good and a dear basketball friend and coach, James Boo Brewer, head coach of the Barstown Tigers, who Washington County will see, I think, a week from tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So Boo is sitting at home doing a little scouting tonight. Let's look at the offensive output for Washington County real quick. Josh Burkhead with 3 points, 10 points from Cameron Willis. John Floyd with 2. Drew Yates with 8 and 6 points for Jake Yates. 31-34, your halftime score. Again, we want to thank Matt Smith for coming over and allowing us to do the game tonight. Washington County School Districts for letting him come over and bring the equipment. Game sponsored tonight by Atmosphere Entertainment. You don't have a party without atmosphere. Okay. My shameless plug is done. Run out Nelson County. McGill. The basket. 36-31. Cameron Rose back the other way. No good. Rebound by Devin Hurst. He's put up and he's going to be fouled. Garrett Miles. That's going to be his second. Team first. I'd like to see that young man foul out. I like our chances a lot better without. Let's see. It's hard for me to tell up here, but Drew Yates runs about 6'2", so I'm going to say that Mr. Garrett Miles is about 6. What do you think, Matt? 6'4"? Has he got 2 inches on Drew? Austin Dickerson is out. Josh Burkhead, a freshman, is in. Defense turns it over, and then turns it back over. Ooh, that was almost a walk. Three-point basket short. Yates with the rebound, thins it to Hurst. Hurst with the layup, no good. He was bumped. No call. Three-point basket. They'll try it again. No good. Josh Burkhead. We got a foul. Stopping action. Ben McGill. That's his first. Team second of the half. 36-33. Nelson County leads. They've led throughout this game. I think we were tied at 17. I don't think Washington County's ever led. Acrobatic shot by Willis does not fall. Board member Carissa Harley is watching. Thank you very much. Carissa, you got a very talented staff, this broadcast team that works for the Washington County School District. Josh Burkhead picks up the loose change. He goes in, up. Acrobatic shot, no good. Blocking foul. That's going to send Burkhead to the line. Foul is going to be on Colson Cooper. That's his second, team third. Foul starting to mount up just a little bit more. We had 6 fouls called on Nelson County in the first half. And already 3 called early in this one as we're 2 minutes by. Josh Burkhead gets up there and promptly misses the free throw. Austin Dickerson set to check back in on the make, and he will sit. Nelson County out with the ball. Peyton Moore's got it, middle of the court. Gets it over to Eli Shoemaker, and he is run into by Devin Hurst, and he is called for the whistle, and that's his second, team first. Austin Dickerson is in, and Josh Burkett is out. Again, thanks for joining us tonight in this cold Kentucky evening. Share our broadcast. We will. I try to post on my page when we're going to carry these games. The school board shares on theirs. Let everybody know you're watching. If you got a comment, let us know. A little floater goes by Peyton Moore. If you got a question or comment, I'll try to answer it or make something up. We're not getting comments tonight. Nobody wants to talk to me tonight. Jackson does. He's told me hi about 8 times. 5:20 to go. Austin Dickerson with it. Kicks it over to Devin Hurst. 3-point basket. No good. Too hard. He still hadn't got the dribbles on that ball. Skip pass goes over to Moore. Moore down to McGill. Up and in. Ben McGill has got several. Full timeout called by the Commanders. As 40-33 is your score. Thank you for joining us to the high school principal, Ms. Hutchins. Always glad to have our administration supporting athletics. Appreciate it. .503 to go. Third quarter play. Lead has swelled 40-33. Nelson County up. I have to switch devices here. My iPad is almost dead. When in doubt, go to the phone. Now I'm back in action. Thank everybody for joining us here. 40-33 is your score. Under 4:50 to go. Austin Dickerson gets it from Hurst. 3 no good. Yates with the rebound. Back out to Willis. Going to run through the same play. Washington County basketball, 4:30 to go, third quarter play. It's gotten kind of slow here in the last couple of minutes. Some would say boring. Up, Hurst with the basket and the foul. 44, Ben McGill. That's going to be his second, team fourth. It's going to send Devin Hurst to the line. He'll shoot 1. Josh Burkhead is going to check in momentarily, and he does. He's going to come in. Dickerson's going to come out. 40-36, your score. I'm going to be willing to bet that that was the 7-point lead was probably the biggest Nelson County's had all night. This has been between a 2 and 7-point lead. Turnover Washington County. Turnover Nelson County, sorry. It's getting late. Willis on the drive. Jake Yates runs about 6'3", and with his arms up, he still couldn't catch that one. I think it was tipped. 3:53 to go, third quarter play. 40-36. Nelson County over the Commanders. They've led the entire way. Moore's got it. Flips it over to Cooper. Cooper over to Shoemaker. Lines one up, short. Devin Hurst on the rebound. That's got to be a foul. Zach Allender for Nelson County did not like that one. Number 2, Nelson County. Eli Shoemaker. It's his first, team 5th. Your fouls are Nelson County's got 5 fouls this half. Washington County's only got 1. Robbie Baker into the game. 5'10" junior for this Washington County team. Little spark plug he is. Jackson, I have no idea what that question means. Bump. No shot. They not gonna give him the shot, but he was bumped. Benton McGill, that's his third. Team 6. And from here on the way, and we're 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Rest of the way, Washington County is gonna be shooting. I agree that one was on a foul. Good pass into I don't disagree that wasn't a foul there. Barrett McGill is going to come in for Benton McGill. For Washington County, Austin Dickerson is going to come in. Jake Yates is coming in. Robbie Baker is coming out. And Josh Burkhead's coming out. Some substitution player moves by either coach. What is the 98-33 war, son? I don't understand what you're talking about. 3-point basket and put back, no good. And all right, Jake, calm down. I don't think they're going to get you on that one. Yep, never mind. I lied. They are. That's going to be Jake Yates' third, team's second. Barrett McGill at the line. Shooting 2. Looks like the girls' JV game's over. Go down, they're telling me how to shoot the free throws. Now that freshman JV game's over, we got a whole gaggle of Commander faithful out here. Back tip. Well, it's getting chippy and rough out here tonight. Devonhurst with the ball. Washington County down 4, 40-36, 2:45 to go, third quarter play. Oh, good ball fake. Nah, he walked. Bernard telling him, shoot the ball, son. Just shoot it. Passed up 3 shots on that one. It'll be a big win for the Commanders coming here against Nelson County. Go 2-0 in the district. Good steal. Broken up by Drew Yates. Cameron Willis has got it to the rim. He goes up. No good. Little contact there. Not a lot of contact. Good step through. Block, but jumping around with it. Who are they going to give it to? They're going to give it to Nelson County. Good battle down there by Shoemaker and Yates. In for Nelson County is going to be number 22, Corey Green. Robbie Baker is going to check back in for Jake Yates. Nelson County's got the ball out of bounds. Looking down. They're looking for Miles. They're trying to swing the ball around to get Miles out. McGill, Barrett McGill on that one. And 42 or 44 for Nelson County. I will live with them shooting 3-point baskets, I promise. Willis with the acrobatic shot. Good shot. Bernard Smalley, Coach Smalley trying to get the press set up. 40-38, your score. Nelson County breaks it, gets it out to McGill. McGill's got it, trying to get it down to Miles. He gets it, takes one step. He's going to be hacked. They're going to get Drew Yates on that one, I believe. Yep. Drew Yates, his first, team third. Garrett Miles will be at the line and shooting 2. 1:32 to go, third quarter play. 40-38, your score. Washington County's cut it within 2. The last time they were tied was 17 apiece. Matt, does that sound about right? Ellery set to check in for the Commanders as Garrett Miles makes his first. We got 25 people following us right now, Matt. That's not a bad Tuesday night, is it? It's them both. 42-38. 1:30 to go. Willis has got it, guarded by Ellery. Goes by him, takes it in, lays it up and in. And Cameron's got that ability. Probably not as quick as DT, but he can get to the basket and score. DT like to float out and open the pass up. Good save by Willis out to Baker. Yates has got it. Steps his dribble, misses the shot. A lot of nice moves, not a good finish. 42-40, minute to go, third quarter play. We're going to have a foul. Foul on Austin Dickerson. It's his first, team's fourth. Austin does a pretty good job of playing defense without fouling. Moves his feet well. Doesn't reach. Doesn't handle having fouls called on him very well, so it's good that he plays good defense. Almost a turnover as McGill was not ready for Ellery's pass. Ellery hounded by Dickerson. Over in the corner. Ball tipped away. McGill's got it. 37 seconds to go, third quarter play. Wanted to set it back up. Gets it over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker's going to set it back up. Austin Dickerson runs. So we're going to have a technical. Austin Dickerson's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his second. And his third's going to be a technical. And I think that's because he slapped the floor. Bernard looks at him like, man, what is your problem? And it wasn't, Eli Shoemaker's going to be at the line shooting two, and I think these are for the technical, but he just smacked the floor. I think it was in anger. I don't think it was at anything else. Misses the first. 42-40, 29.4 seconds to go, third quarter of play. Shoemaker at the line. I'm being told that Shoemaker's got some Washington County ties. Misses them both. Is that what they say when they say the ball don't lie? Is that what they mean by that? In any game for Dickerson, it's going to be Burkhead. 6 fouls on both teams. Nothing hurt there. 28 seconds to go. 42-40. Ball tipped up top. Miles Garrett's got it. Blocked by Drew Yates. Ellery's got it. Throws up something that goes in. 14 seconds to go. 44-40. Third quarter play. Nelson County on top. One-on-one. They're going to let Cameron take it. 5. To the basket he goes. Up, under, scoop, in. 44-42 is going to be your score going into the third quarter of play. Washington County won that third quarter by a score of 11-10. Nice little crowd here for a Tuesday night ball game. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. So I'm used to doing PA and can keep up with the fouls and stuff, but I don't do so well keeping up with the points. I kind of forget to do that. I got to find somebody to help me stat these games. So I don't know who's got what, but I'm thinking Cameron Willis is the leading scorer, and I'm betting he's probably got 17, 18. Nelson County's going to start the second half, or the fourth quarter with the ball and the lead, 44-42. Washington County's ready. On the floor, you've got Josh Burkhead, Cameron Willis, Devin Hurst, Robbie Baker, and Drew Yates. Coming out for Nelson County is going to be number 3, Peyton Moore, number 25, Colson Cooper, number 4, Garrett Miles, and number 44, Benton McGill. They've got their starters back in. Active defense by the Commanders. And Mr. Miles, that is called a walk. And you can't do it, and Washington County's got the ball. 44-42. No need to hurry. 7:50 to go in the game. 44-42. Come down here and run a nice offensive set. Get this game tied. And Willis is going to try to attempt that with a pull-up from the elbow that's no good. Bernard's telling him to bring the defense up. Basket no good. Devin Hurst with the rebound. Devin's got it to the basket up. No good. Rebound by McGill. 44-42. 7:15 to go. Fourth quarter of play here at Nelson County High School, 19th District action. The Commanders and the Cardinals. Josh Burkhead just takes the ball away. He just wanted it more than him. Good play by the freshman. Robbie Baker got away with it. Devin Hurst in the lane, puts it up, no good. That's about 5 shots that Devin's had that just have not fallen. Garrett's got it, top of the key. I don't think he wants to drive. I'd live with him taking that shot there. Cooper's got it, gets it to McGill, one-on-one with Robbie Baker. Takes it around, follow-away shot, good, and the foul. Got to go straight up. The foul's going to be on Baker. That is his first, team 7th. Both teams in the bonus from here on out. You know, Washington County got in the bonus with, I think, 3:15 to go in the third quarter play and was not able to capitalize on it. Robbie Baker, there's not much he could do there. He gives up at least 6 inches to, not 6 inches, 4 inches to McGill. He's at the line. He's going to be shooting 2. First one up. 1-and-1, no good. Basket scored, sorry. We got a foul on the other end. So we didn't call a lot of fouls in the first half. We're going to call a lot in the second half. It's going to go on Moore. That's his first, team 7th. And we're going to shoot 1-and-1 down here the other way. Finally, somebody will talk to me. Coach Roby, how'd the JV game go?
36-18, Nelson County, but played with heart, played with enthusiasm, and actually got to coach, which was missing that first game.
All right. Well, you've come in at a good time in this one.
I'll tell you what, looks like the boys are really getting at it full court. Yeah. Coach Molly's down there stomping a hole in the floor. So
he does that.
He does.
He does that. I think that's why Shorty sits so close.
Somebody got to keep him under control.
6:18 to go, 46-44. Washington County was tied at 17 and been as close as 2 several times. Another little 12-footer by Willis is not falling. We just can't break that bubble.
I've been in here for, middle of the third quarter, and, it's been a 2-point game. All the way around. There's over the back. Good block out by Devin.
Good block out by Devin. We're going to go down the other end, shoot 1-and-1. They called that on Garrett Miles. That's his third, team's 8th. I think 2 more fouls on him, and I feel better going in the last 6 minutes of this game.
Oh, yeah, looks like between 44 and 4, man, they've got everything locked down inside. But
they do.
Like I said, get them in foul trouble and on the bench. It's a different game for Washington County. They can really use their speed.
46-45 as Devin Hurst hits the first one. And, and one thing, and I know you just come in this third quarter game, but it is Washington County's not been scared to take the ball to the rack.
No, you can't be, and that's one thing Cameron Willis does well. He goes in there with no fear,
46,
and with the expectations of finishing every basket.
6 minutes to go, full court pressure by the Commanders. Almost a steal. Garrett Miles is going to get fouled. Foul on Josh Burkhead. His first, team's 8th. Entering the game for Nelson County would be number 2, Eli Shoemaker. Is that the right roster? That's the wrong roster. That's the girls. I had a boys roster. All right. 46-46. Oh, he's lined up. Oh, good rebound by Yates. And Washington County's got their first
There's
lead.
the energy you need. That's what I like to see by Jake right there. Good energy.
He's got some of the best energy in the world.
There you go.
Josh Burkhead with a steal. And a foul. Washington County, in a matter of 20 seconds, has gone from down 2 to up 2. And is going to go to the line to go up 4 as that foul is going to be called on number 25, Colson Cooper. That's his third, team 9. So Washington County is going to be shooting 2 from here on out. And Josh Burkhead is going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2 right now. Thanks for coming up, Coach. I appreciate it.
No problem. The view's a lot better from up here than it was on the bench.
It's just hot up here. That's all it is.
All right.
See, look, up here we've even got instant replay because there's a little delay on my Facebook thing. Tough loss by the girls tonight.
It was. Yeah, and that's really all you can say about it. You can't harp on it. We didn't get anything out of the game. Nelson County surely didn't get out of the game, but they love to work on their press. I'm not scared to say it.
Yeah, that's the best defense you all have seen all year.
It is. It is. We expected a lot more from the girls, though. We got our heads down early, and it just snowballed from there. Another good block out by Devin, but it's going to go against us. It's a horrible call.
That's the same calls we had a minute ago. I don't understand that one. That's Devin Hurst's third. He's having a quiet night tonight. Team ninth. Jared Miles going to go to the line shooting 1 and the bonus. See if we can pull that up here. It is right there. That was awful. Well, I saw what it was. Devin backed into him. If Devin just left his feet there, it would have been the same call, but he did kind of stutter step backwards.
We call that blocking out and walking back. In my opinion, that wasn't a foul.
Well, I did tell the refs if they watch the game if there was a questionable call to mute it before they listen to my commentary. I'm not guided by FCC rules. I am guided by the rules of Melissa Hutchins and Robin Cochran. .435 to go. Washington County up 4.
You got to be content to get the great shot, not the good shot.
Yep. That's a great shot. Battle for the rebound. Nelson County's got it. McGill's down the court. Spin 360, lays it up. No good, but a foul, and I think
good contest.
Good contest. Josh Burkhead. I like what Josh did there. There was 2 players back for the Commanders. He kind of raised his hand to kind of get that ref to get him the call. He knows that his minutes are valuable, but keeping those juniors on the floor is extremely important.
Absolutely. And, that's just being smart as a teammate, knowing the situation and knowing your role and everybody's role on the team.
And Josh has done a great job coming in as a freshman in this program. He's very talented, and to go with a group of juniors that have been playing for several years. Full timeout called by Nelson County. We got 4:20 to go, and 4:20 to go. Both teams are in the double bonus. 50-48 is your score with Washington County ahead. The possession arrow points toward Washington County, so there's your game reset. Coach, I think we got a good one. Going to burn down here on a Tuesday night.
Hey, I'm enjoying it. It's good basketball, and Washington County all season long has been playing good basketball from what I've seen. Had some tough losses.
They have.
Majority of their losses have come by less than 4. So
11 points, and Bernard and I talked about this before the game. He says, 11 points, yeah, but you got to have one more in each one of them to win. So 15. This team's 15 points from being 8-0 coming into this game.
And very well should be. He's got them playing well. He's got a great staff with him. Coach Hack, new addition, defensive specialist. I think he makes Coach Willis a little nervous about how much defense he wants to play. Chad's very offensive minded, wants to run.
Yeah.
But they got a good balance down there. I'm excited to see him in district play. Get this win tonight. 2-0 in district.
2-0 in district, and that's big. You go to Bethlehem on Friday night. You go to Bardstown next week. Boo Brewer is on the broadcast. He was watching earlier, so he's scouting from the house tonight.
Turn it off, Boo. Turn it off.
But I don't know if you got Boo on Snapchat. His Snapchat game is strong.
Oh, hey, Snapchat, Instagram, dad, granddad. He's a strong character all the way around.
Yes,
does a great job. Grew up with him. Love him. He's a great guy. He's like a brother to me.
Yep, think word of Boo.
But he does not need to be watching the game tonight. Not going to learn anything.
No.
But now here we go. We got Cameron with the ball.
Cameron with the ball up top. Take it one-on-one, gives it up to Burkhead. Burkhead's going to take it one-on-one, kicks it out to Yates. Got to shoot that ball there.
Good decision.
Okay, good decision.
Look for the good shot now.
All right,
sorry,
Coach.
John, that's Coach Jim. But
that's fine.
Good shot versus a great shot. Know the situation.
I agree. As a fan, though, you want to take a
shoot
shot.
The ball without hesitation.
Oh, good
and that's
dish.
why you get Jake.
Jake's got to finish, but he gets the foul.
Hit that first one, don't have to worry about it. But that's why you give up that good shot for a great shot.
Yep, exactly right.
Good penetration by Devin, by the way.
And that's what happens when you get a guard that'll go down the lane. That's Shoemaker's second, 10th on this game. But when you get it just sucks everybody in. Then you just got to dish it. Jake has got some tape. He kind of injured his hand in the first half as he went deep into this Nelson County corner. Saw him shaking it. If I'm not too mistaken, that's the same hand he broke last year.
You're right, it is. The right hand, yes, sir. Good free throws by Jake.
52-48.
Do what you got to do to get him down.
3-point basket by Cooper, no good. Good block out by Yates and
Slow
gets
it
it to
down,
Willis.
Cameron. No need to push.
3:25 to go. 52-48. Washington County leads.
I'd really like to see Washington County here run their motion offense or run.
Yep.
Just pass the ball, keep moving. Take about a minute off the clock, then go try to score. Well, here we go from the get-go.
Probably that's a great decision by Jake.
I think he's getting encouragement from the bench to shoot that, though.
I think Christian was telling him to shoot the ball.
we won't call him out, though.
Willis with the ball up top, 2:50 to go. Washington County will stand here and dribble. We got distance here. He doesn't have a count on him.
Nelson County's got to put a little pressure on him, Coach.
And that's what they're waiting for, to kick out.
Callender's wanting that. Good decision. No need to shoot it.
Josh Burkhead with the ball. Out to Hurst. Hurst is going to reset it. 2:28 to go.
Coach Allender calls for the pressure.
Did he play at Campbellsville?
He did, yes. Played at Campbellsville. I think he was all-time leading scorer.
I think I can remember now. I think I had some games with him when I was PA at St. Catherine's. Out to Jake. Throw the ball around. 2:13 to go. We've taken a minute 10 off this clock. Good job by the Commanders. And it's tough for Nelson County, any high school team, to play defense this long. Burkhead with the ball. Good pass over to Yates. Dribbles once, puts it up.
And
good.
That's what you need. Run the clock, get your reward. Good job by Washington
Minute 30
County.
come off the clock on that one as we got 1:53 to go. Washington County, largest lead of the game at 6, 54-48.
Main thing here is just contain them, keep them in front of you. I thought there was a little foul there. Okay,
they're going to get him. Foul on Ben McGill. That's his fourth. Team 10th. So Washington County's going to shoot 2 the rest of the way.
At the line, Drew Yates, shooting 2.
Nice crowd on hand tonight here at Nelson County Arena.
Washington County does. We do travel well, and that's one thing I will say about our parents and our friends of the family. We do travel well, and they show support. Girls team, girls' parents show support for the boys. Boys show support for the girls, and it's fun to see. Being from Barstown coming to Washington County, good free throws by Drew there.
We're not telling too much, Boo. We're just admiring your social media game. 56-48. Nice play by Mint McGill. Timeout by Zach Allender. 1:29 to go. 56-50. Washington County leads by 6. 1:29 to go in the game. Full timeout call by Nelson County. So let's see. Girls, boys both play. Go to Bethlehem Friday night.
Both at Bethlehem Friday night. Hope for a good game. Hope to rebound well with our girls. 0-2 in the district right now. Lost a tough one to Thomas Nelson. They played very well.
What does the Banshees give us? What do they look
quick,
like this year?
A lot of speed, not a lot of height. They're very much like us in terms of height. You wish you had it, but they make up for it in their execution of the plays.
Chris Taylor, head coach over there still?
No, Chris went to the boys.
Oh, okay.
J-Rod Taylor.
Okay.
Used to be assistant over here. Nelson got the first.
Okay,
head coaching gig
yeah.
over
I know.
there,
I know. We're talking about.
And he's done a great job. They've only lost one game on the season, so they got them rolling over there.
That game tips at 6 o'clock. I don't think we will be in the house, but I know Hal B and 100.9 will be over there to cover that game. Girls tip at 6, boys to follow somewhere around 7:30. 1:29
Always
to go.
a good atmosphere over there as well.
It is. Boy, it's a small little gym, but they do well with it.
Right on top of you. Good.
Full court press by Nelson County. They realize they've got to turn the ball over. Washington handles it with no problem. Devin's got it. At the top. Gets it over to Josh Burkhead. Foul, no call. Josh all the way down the lane, up and in. Give Washington County an 8-point lead, 58-50, 1:10 to go in the game. We're going to try to catch Bernard Smiley after this one. Get his closing comments. That was a walk, no call. Flip out to Cooper, 3-point basket, no good. Air ball. Ellery with the rebound. 55 seconds to go.
About a sink here for Washington County.
Yeah, Cooper again with the 3-point basket, no good. Willis with the rebound, and he's going to try to throw his head back to get the foul called, and he's going to get it. Foul's going to be on number 20, Carter Scrying. That is his first. Team 10th. That's going to Cameron Willis to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Washington County going to pull all of their players back. Checking back into the game for Nelson County is going to be number 44, Benton McGill, number 4, Garrett Miles, and number 22, Corey Green. First one up. It's good. As I said before, Washington County was down. They tied it at 17, then they tied it at 48, and it was a 2 to 6 point game for most of the in between there. But they've done what they couldn't do in the 4 games they lost, and in a close game they put the gas pedal on and they went with it, and it was done by their defense. Their defense set their offense up for some runouts.
Absolutely, that's one motto that I think a lot of basketball teams live by, is that your defense leads the offense, and you get those good defensive stops, you get a deflection not going the other way, it just makes for an easier game.
Yes, it does. 30 seconds to play.
Nothing stupid here.
Reach in foul by Garrett Miles. That's going to be his 4th. That's going to be team 10th. That's going to put Cameron back on the line. And it looks like, unless something, I've seen too much basketball to call it. The coach, but Washington County up 10, about to be up 12 if Mr. Willis does what he normally does and knocks down these free throws. This is a great win by Washington County.
Absolutely. Anytime, like I said, any district win's a great game, whether it's by 1 or by 20.
And this is going to
but it brings the confidence going into Bethlehem. I think Coach Smalley's seen them enough to know that you stick around and the ball can go either way. And I think they have a good opportunity against Bethlehem. But they've got to play like they have tonight in this 4th quarter, that's for sure.
They've got a battle. 15 seconds to go, and we're going to get a foul called. I think it's going to be on that's going to be on Garrett Miles, and that's going to be his 5th. I had him with 5. PA's got him with 4. The PA guy's never wrong.
Nah, you got to question those PA guys every once in a while.
They just kind of shady. Evan Hurst at the line shooting 2. But you go into Bethlehem, 2-0 in the district. You're going to follow that game up with Henry County at home on the 18th for the boys, and then you've got Barstown coming in. So the measuring stick by next Tuesday night at the end of things, we'll kind of know where we stand in the district.
Absolutely. Get these first round of games out of the way.
Gill scores a basket.
The fun really happens in the season after January 1st.
4 seconds to go. 3. And Washington County's going to win it.
By both.
62 to 52. Commanders get the W tonight at Nelson County. Very tough Nelson County team. Zach Allender has got a very junior-senior laden team. He knows how to play this game. As you said, at Campbellsville, he shot the ball well. He knows what's going on. So we're going to step away for a minute. I'm going to go down and try to catch Coach Smiley and get a couple comments from him. Coach Rowe, we appreciate you coming out tonight and helping
This is fun. I'm going to try to sneak up here when Lena lets me.
Well, we'll put a word in with her and see where we go. JT Roby, assistant basketball coach for the Commanderettes, joined us tonight. And, again, we're going to sneak down and see if we can get a couple words with Bernard. Back in a moment on WCTV, Facebook Live edition.
All right, back. Coach Bernard, before we went to the locker room, kind of grabbed me. Coach, good win. You know, you've been in some close games, and they've not gone that way. You were down 48-46, flipped it around. Let's see, 46-44, flipped it around and went up 48-46 with about 3 minutes to play, and then just put your foot on the gas and went by them.
I thought our kids, executed down the stretch. I think we got them a little tired. We kept running, pressing. And we was able to, Willis made some key buckets down the stretch. And I think we got them a little tired. But I like our kids' willpower. They didn't give down. Things wasn't going right the first half. So we got it together with about middle of the fourth quarter.
And one thing we said on the broadcast is Garrett Miles and Benton McGill. These are two big kids. I mean, they're taller than anything we got, but none of our guys looked phased. They were ready to go right at them.
No, and good thing, at halftime we had 5 total rebounds. We had 5 rebounds. In the second half, I think we sped them up a little bit and they settled for the jump shot. I don't remember them getting the ball inside that much, but, credit to our kids. Our kids had a lot of fight in tonight and put us 2-0 in the district, so, hey, that's big.
Yeah, it's a good place to be as you're going into Bethlehem Friday night. That's always a tough atmosphere to play in over there. They've got a good team, and then you go to Henry County on the 18th, and then you
Henry County's home.
Henry County the 18th at home, and then
go to the Tiger Den.
Yeah, and Boo's been watching the broadcast. He's been doing a little scouting tonight, watching it.
Boo, I don't care what you say. I know you're young, but you still the favorite in the district, so I don't want to hear that. You're young, but Bardstown's still the favorite till somebody beats them.
Well, real quick, we'll talk about, the juniors. We've seen these kids grow up. But what about the minutes you're getting out of Josh Burkhead? Key minutes tonight.
Josh was big tonight. I mean, he handled the ball, and then he took the ball to the basket, made one nice move in there. And, he's growing up quick. And, Josh growed up as a gym rat. His dad was the coach, and he was in the gym since he was 4 years old probably. But he gave us some quality minutes tonight.
My question is how close are you to just don't know which way to go when he throws some of those passes?
He's got a lot of no-look passes, so I told him I'll live with it.
All right. Well, when he puts that kind of action on the floor, I think you can live with some of those. But he plays well above his freshman stature on the court. Coach, good night, good game tonight. This puts us 5-4 as we go into Bethlehem, and good luck on Friday night.
Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you. Head coach of the Washington County Commanders. I'll try to stand still as they come out with a victory, 62-52 here at Nelson County. Again, that puts us 2-0 in the district. So upcoming again, just want to go over everything for everybody. On Friday night, Washington County travels to Bethlehem, girls and boy doubleheader as a district play. As he said, Monday night we will be back home at the campus of Washington County. We will play Henry County as they come in, and then Tuesday night it's Bardstown. So as Coach Roby and I said, we'll figure out where we are a week from tonight as you get at least halfway through the district schedule so far. So for everybody here at Nelson County, I want to thank Matt Smith for coming out tonight and allowing us to do this broadcast. Everybody at Washington County School District who support us, good night, and everybody have a safe trip, safe evening. Good night.